Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in again today. Today I've got a little something special for you. We got a dump truck, but it's not mine. Let me tell you something, guys. It sure does pay to have good friends, and I've got a good friend named James Linderman. Shout out to James. He's letting me borrow his dump truck today out here at this house pad. I don't know if you guys watched the video of the iDig people out here installing that system on my Sani, but we're building a pad back here for this homeowner that bought our old house. And I found out after shooting some grade, we're pretty low, so we're gonna need a dump truck to be hauling some stuff. So I'm gonna try and bring you guys along as much as I can, but the priority today is to get some work done so I can bring James's dump truck back. So I'm gonna flip you guys around and show you what's going on. So before I flip you guys around, I want to show you a little something I screwed up on today. Let's go down here and check it out. Oh, look what I did. What a bummer. So what happened, just put that there and pretend like that didn't happen. What happened was I had my little tilt bucket out here, and I came driving through here to warm the Dozer up and completely overlooked the the bucket. I was watching out for this stake right here, which is one of my corner markers, and I was trying to miss it, and that bucket was right about here. I didn't film that because I was pretty frustrated, so I tore my running board off. But anyway, we got the Dozer warming up, got the dump truck over here, and so here's the deal. This is the pad. We're gonna put I believe a 30 by 50 shop out here for the neighbor. This corner over here is about 3 to 3.5 feet low, so we've got a lot of fill dirt to bring in. And then right here, we're about 2 foot low. So we're gonna build a road over here. We're gonna slope the back over there, and we have this swell over here that is going to go down that way towards the culvert. And so without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Film as much as I can. All right, guys, we're in the truck. I'm gonna try the best I can to film this for you guys because we are one-handed right here. So let's give it a shot. So what we're doing, you may not be able to hear because this thing is loud. It's an old 2-stroke. So we are headed up here. Got the little excavator. Load it up, get some dirt hauled, and I'm going to try and do the best I can to film everything I can for you guys. So I'll get back with you when we start backing into the site where we've got all the dirt piled up at. Alright, we're backing her up. Just got the Sani warming up, so we'll give it about 5 minutes or so before we get started. Some of you guys may have seen a video where I was showing y'all how to measure with the iDig system. This is the hole I was at. That's the dirt we've got piled up, roughly 30-35 yards. The goal here, load it up. That pad is, see, there's the house right there. Pad should be somewhere right there. So we're staying on the property. Don't need a CDL for this, but we're gonna get this stuff loaded up and then hauled over there. And I think we're gonna need at least 100 yards. So I'll bring you guys along when I get warmed up and started. See what we can do. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try and get my GoPro mount when I go back to the truck over there. Got you guys on a gimbal between my legs, so we'll see what goes on here. But we're gonna get this dump truck loaded. That's gonna be the slowest part, is loading this dump truck with this little bitty excavator. It's gonna take drag a little bit, but we're not in a big hurry. Best thing we can do is not tear up my buddy James's dump truck, so maybe if I need it in the future, he won't be opposed to letting me borrow it again. And so just gonna take the time we need to dodge those boards right there that I almost just took out. Get the truck loaded and go over there. We'll dump it on the pad, and then there's really kind of three pieces to this project. So we've got the main pad that I'll be focusing on probably primarily, and then that driveway that really needs to come up a couple feet as well. So that's another part of this project. And then really want to slope the back of the pad as well, that kind of goes towards that well house, so that, you know, it can be mowed with a riding lawnmower or something in the future, to where it's not just a straight drop off, because it'll be, in some spots back there, it'll probably be 3 or 4 foot high, just based on calculations, if that's right. So really want to make a good looking finished product and make Jack happy. He's the guy we're building this for. They bought our house. Got you guys all centered back up, so let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the GoPro on the next one, and I'll probably use the GoPro in here, and then y'all may just not get a whole lot of dump truck shots today, because I'll have the GoPro in here, and then I'll use my phone that I have this on right now with the gimbal kind of on the pad and dumping and stuff like that. So if you're still new to this whole deal, let me know what you guys want to see. I know I take for granted what I do every day, basically, but I know a lot of people aren't blessed to be able to do this every day or at all. And you know, a lot of people want to watch videos of people doing this, and so anyway, I know I take this for granted, and I get in a bad habit of really just trying to get the job done, and I'm trying to slow down and video it, not only to, obviously, you know, I would like to grow my channel and the following and stuff like that, just to help inspire other people. You know, my biggest goal is to inspire people that would like to, you know, maybe get out of a 9-to-5 job and start doing this, and they think, man, I have no idea where to start or what to do. You know, if y'all would comment and let me know what you want to know. I'm an open book, so I may not publish everything in the comments section, but I guarantee you reach out to me and message me, and I'll help you any way I can, because there's been people to do that for me. So giving back is the name of the game, and want to be able to help people follow their goals and dreams. And anyway, if y'all have any specific questions about the business, how I started, why I started it, any of that stuff, I may make videos on that in the future, but you know, I'm pretty young channel, so trying to really just focus on putting out good quality. All right, we got the first load dumped. Got it over here. Not as much as I would have liked to get in there, but with that little excavator, it's kind of hard to reach over the sides and get it everywhere in there. And again, we're only going a couple hundred yards, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna run to the truck and get some mounts, and hopefully be able to use that GoPro so that footage isn't so wonky. All right, guys, I got these first 2 loads dumped and spread out, just rough grade. I'm gonna set laser up, excuse me, and see kind of what my grade is. Man, I'm sorry I'm not getting very many angles and shots and all of that. I've got the GoPro set up in the excavator, but Dad's about to start helping load just to try and get this project knocked out. So you can see here's one of our corner corners right here. Trying to keep these exposed. So right here we're about 1.5 feet low, I believe. This corner, you can barely see it, probably sticking out right there. Right there. We're probably about 3 feet low, so we're getting there. First 2 loads spread out. By no means is it grade or anything close, but just trying to get dirt on the ground. This is going to be like a 50 by 30, so I think I'm going to try and shoot for like 60 by 40 or something to give them some skirting. And then, of course, this I want to put a couple loads in here and feather it out where it can be mowed safely with like a 0 turn or something like that. So I'm going to get this laser set up, and I'll take you guys around checking some grades. But again, I apologize for not getting too many shots on this deal. I'm trying to get things set up, but the Dozer, there's not really a good spot for the mount that I have. So if you guys could give me any recommendations you can. There's no glass in it, so I can't use the suction cup. So still learning this whole process. The GoPro's in the excavator, so I'm not going to be able to start it. And I'm not going to try and make my dad do it every time. So I'm going to get this laser set up, and we'll go around and check some grade. Alrighty, we got her set. This is grade right here. So we're going to run around and check, see if we're still high in some of these spots. So over here we were about a foot low. So we still got about 6-8 inches of fill right there. Let's check back over here. Again, 6-8 inches over here. Same there, about 6-8 inches. So here we were, let's say 1.5 feet, 2 feet. There. Same there. So we'll dump another load right here in this corner, and we'll start kind of spreading over here. Let's see how low we are here in this corner. Backed over my stake. We need a lot right here too. All right, well, I'm gonna get started hauling some more stuff. All right, guys, I got you on the Dozer. I'm gonna see how well this goes. I've got a gimbal on my phone, so we're gonna see. It didn't work too well in the excavator, so I don't have very high hopes that this is gonna work too well out here, but I'm trying to bring you guys along with me as much as I can. Not doing too hot. wanted to show you guys real fast. This is the laser that they gave me with the iDig system. It's the Topcon RL-HV1S. So it is a single slope. I thought it was a dual slope. I think I might have said that in the video. But then also this Nito base, they said that was probably, I think, about 600 bucks. And then they also gave me this grade stick over here. So we're gonna jack real fast, see what that extra load did. I hope I'm able to get some Dozer footage on this video, but man, it's hard. It's not, I don't have the right setup really. Set you guys up real fast. We're gonna call that grade. That's good enough to get me where I need to go. Dozer out of the way. All right guys, you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna get some new equipment and stuff to start trying to film this stuff. When I started out, I never had any intention of filming, so I'm trying to figure that all out. Case in point, right there. All right. Let's go get another load. All right, let's roll. Trying to drive with one hand and shift and all of that. Gonna have to find a better way to do all this, but we'll get it figured out. Trying to share a day in the life. Oh, I need to stop on my truck real fast. Let's roll. Alright guys, that's a wrap for today. Take you guys around and show you. I think the final load count was 5 or 6 dump truck loads. So roughly, I'll probably say over 100 yards of dirt we brought in today, and we still got a ways to go. You can see, put these stakes in the ground. I'll get kind of level. You can see, so this, each one of these wooden stakes represent where grade should be. So you can see down here, we're still pretty low over in that corner, and then over in that corner about there, and then where the Dozer is, that little black, that's just a corner marker for the pad. So we'll be about level with the ground right there, so we're good there. But it's a long process, and then you can tell here, you know, once we get to grade, we're gonna have to slope quite a bit. So we'll probably put 6 or 8 loads in here, slope it towards that road, and then because there's going to be bay doors right here where the front of this pad sits right here, there will be bay doors right there. So obviously have to have a way to get up to them, and we've already brought in, all this was pretty much from today, so 1.5 feet, 2 feet of fill, and maybe more in some spots. So we're jacking this pad up pretty high, but I don't know if you can tell, we're not level. So we still got to come up more, and we'll just start back tomorrow. So You can tell on the back of the pad over here, it's going to be kind of the same deal. This will need to slope probably down to about here. So we'll need, shoot, I don't know, 4 or 5 loads back here as well. So it'll look good once it's done, but there's just a lot of work to do. And I don't know if I'll fit the footage in, but when I was in the excavator, I was talking about how important it is to pick a good spot when you're planning for something like this. And this is exactly why. If we weren't able to bring this dirt off of the property, I mean, this would be expensive. You know, you're talking $150 to $200-300 a load, depending on where you're getting it and how much they're charging for it. So we're before the pad, I'd say we put 4 or 5 loads down. So we put 4, 5, 6 loads today, and we've got that much more or more, you know, probably 10 loads to level the pad out. And then there's no telling how much it's going to take around the outskirts. You have 5 or 6 up here and 6 or 8 down here. So it's really important that you keep these things in mind when you're building something like this, because it can add a lot of cost really fast. That's what happened with our house right there. So we cut the pad down to get to grade, and you can see right there where it starts to slope where that tank is. But I think we brought 120 loads in, and yeah, I mean loads, not yards of dirt. So all right, my wife's screaming at me, so I'm gonna let you guys go, but hopefully we'll get back at it tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.